Hey everyone, welcome back to Cuddy's bookshelf. So I have a haul for you today, a lot of romance coming your way. So the first one is Checkmate by Ali Hazelwood. I think this is about a girl who used to play chess all the time and she no longer plays, but she gets roped into playing a game against the world champion, the current world champion, and she beats him and he is determined to have a rematch. I think it goes from there. Really excited for another Ali Hazelwood book. She is the author that wrote The Love Hypothesis and I have loved all of her books so far, so I'm really excited to get to this one. The next one my mother-in-law brought me when we was on a trip out, and it is King of Wrath. So this is by Anna Hang. This I have seen a lot, around a lot, and I was very curious. So this is another romance. I'm not too sure what it's about, but I'm guessing you would have seen it around. I just know that a lot of people like it and it's a romance, and I thought I would give it a go, and my mother-in-law really wanted to buy me a book, so I picked this one and it was £6 from the works. The next book is an author that I have never read from before. It is another romance and it is Funny Feelings by Tara DeWitt, and When Falling in Love is the punchline. So this is about a comedian who is secretly in love with her manager. That's all I know about it, but I saw that this author had quite a few books coming out, so I've pre-ordered them and I thought I could just divulge in a new romance author's works, and I just think that cover is really, really cute. I love that the rain is shiny, and yeah, it was a cover buy really, but I just really wanted, and look at this, oh. And I just really wanted some new authors of romance. You know, find some new favourites. The next ones are by the same author. I'm going to do them both at the same time. And it is MJ Ulrich, All Fall Down and Down to the Woods. As you would have, if you've seen any of my previous videos, when I've been reading the D.I. Helen Gray series, I am loving it so far. And I really want to get them all, so I can just blast my way through it, because these characters, they are so morally grey and they have been through so much, and their relationships within this work setting, as well as the murderers, the ideas that this author comes up with for the murders in these books have been phenomenal. I've absolutely adored it. I have read 2 of them so far and I gave them both 5 stars. Absolutely amazing. I am only needing one now. I just need the one, and then I have the complete set, and then there's going to be a lot of D.I. Helen Grace on my channel. So yeah, I got these 2. I had some points on my card left over, and when we went for the family day out that I showed in my last vlog in Nottingham, I did go into the Waterstones, and these are what I picked up from that shopping trip. The next 2 I have mentioned in a previous haul. So they're both by Chloe Walsh, and it is Saving 6 and Redeeming 6. So these are the follow-ons to Binding 13. I did say that I have got these 2 coming. They are here. Big chunky romances. I think it's got some hard-hitting topics throughout them, and I'm excited to get to this series now. Now I've got it all. It does look like it's going to be a mission to get through. But nevertheless, I am excited to get to it. The next book is one that people have been recommending me, like this series. And I have seen it on social media before. I've seen it years ago, but I never picked it up. But Waterstones are starting doing these exclusive editions of it, and it is Shatam Me. So this is book 1. I don't know if it's called the Shatam Me series. I honestly don't have a clue. I just thought I will give it a go, seeing as there were a lot of people talk about them. And this has got beautiful sprayed edges with a ribbon for your bookmark. And it's by Tara Maffey. I just wanted to see what the hype was about. The next book is by the author that wrote Red, White and Royal Blue. And this is One Last Stop. And it says, One Last Stop is a magical, sexy, big-hearted romance where the impossible becomes possible as August does everything in her power to save the girl lost in time. And I just really enjoyed Red, White and Royal Blue, so I wanted to get another book by this author. This is what the naked hardback looks like. The end pages have got beautiful character art on them. But yeah, I just wanted to try another book by this author and see what I think. It is got a signed book plate in there also. I just wanted to see what I think to one of their other books. Oh, and it's got new bonus chapter in there also. It says it on the leaf. But yeah, got another romance. The next one is Heartstopper Volume 5. This is by Alice Oseman. I love this story. If you haven't read any of the Heartstopper books, please do. It is a graphic novel and it is one of the cutest, heartwarming romances I've ever read in a graphic novel form. I love it, and it is also a Netflix series, so that is also really, really cute and lovely. So please do read them. They're so adorable. Like, if you see anyone's reviews for these, they will just be like, it's so heartwarming, it's so cute. And they're right, it really is a heartwarming romance of Nick and Charlie's relationship. Charlie came out as gay the year before at school, and then he starts befriending Nick, and Nick is very confused about his feelings. He don't know about his sexuality, and it's him figuring out how he feels, what he's feeling, and it's their story. There is some triggering topics in these as well, like eating disorders and stuff like that, so please be mindful when you pick this up. But I do highly recommend this series. It's so good. Heartstopper. The next book is another one that I was highly recommended as a heart-wrenching love story, and it is Archer's Voice. I have seen this a lot around, but every time someone talks about it, I try and not to listen, because I think it's one of those books, a bit like A Little Life, where I know the story is going to be like harrowing and upsetting, so I just want to go into it as blind as I can. So this is Archer's Voice, and it is by Mia Sheridan. I can't wait. I just thought I would pick it up. This new edition came out. It's got the sprayed edge. It's got a lovely gold foiling. And I just think that's really, really beautiful. I just really wanted to pick it up and see what it's like. I know that it has disability representation in this, and I just can't wait to read it. I think it's going to be one that really touches me, and I can't wait to feel all of the emotions, and I'm looking forward to it. The next book is Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. This is the second book to the Divine Rivals, and I still haven't read that yet. It is one of my top priority reads for the beginning of next year. It is up there on the top with Iron Flame. I've got Iron Flame, Divine Rivals, this one after Divine Rivals. I have got the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy because I want to reread all of those. I have got so many I've mentioned in videos. I've got so many that's like top priority reads for the beginning of next year that I am looking forward to this. All the hype around the series has made me really excited to get into it. So yeah, book 2. I'm not going to go into it too much because obviously it's the second book and I don't really want spoilers. But it's here. It has arrived. And again, with it being a second book in the series, it's Heather Fawcett's Emily Wilde's Map of the Other Lands. So I have read Encyclopedia Fairies. I really, really enjoyed it. It's about a woman that goes on explorations to find fairies. She uses techniques to get to talking to them and communicating with them. This story has a very slow burn romance going through it, and it is just the coziness. It was such a good read, the first one, so I'm so excited to get into the second. I can't really read anything off it, but just know it's a cozy academia story, and I just got excited. The next one is a books that I don't really haul that much, and it is a biography, and it is Britney Spears, The Woman in Me. I know this was very popular when it first came out, and I really want to read it. I've got an idea because I've got quite a few biographies, autobiographies that I need to get through. So I'm thinking in the new year I might do a reading vlog of reading some of the biographies that I have got, and I just think that's going to be a fun week for me. This one, it's just basically how Britney was brought up, the conservatorship that she was forced under, and all her life, all of the heartbreaks, her relationships with her family, her relationships in love, and the tea on Justin Timberlake, basically. I'm going to put myself on blast a little bit here. I do have all three of these, and the first one came in an Illumicrate box, and then the follow-on to the trilogy came out separately with Illumicrate, and I just really enjoyed the look of the first one. So I thought, well, I'm going to give this trilogy a go, and I wanted to buy all three and then like binge through the whole lot. And it is Power Unbound, the first one being A Marvelous Light. It is a trilogy that I am excited to get to next year. I have been waiting for all of them to come out. So this is a fantasy, it has romance. That's all I needed. That is all I needed. I'm excited now. I have the whole trilogy, and I love that the cover, the dust jacket, is like this clear plasticky stuff, and then the design is on the naked hardback itself. It is signed, and these are your sprayed edges, and then it's just black on the top and the bottom. Let me get the other two, 1 second. So the first one is A Marvelous Light, which looks like this. This is the one that we got in the Illumicrate box. This is number 2, A Restless Truth, and this is your edges on that one. And then obviously the new one. It says, a hidden world, a magical conspiracy, a thrilling romance. I am just really, really excited to get to them because look how beautiful they are. I really hope that I love this trilogy. I'm very excited to get to it. That was in the wrong order. That would be annoying. Let me show you again. So it's going to sit like this. So pretty. And I'm glad I've got it. Then the last 2 books are both mangas. I got my special one, volume 4. So this is about a girl who gets publicly dismissed and humiliated, really, by a J-pop star. She goes over because she works at the restaurant that he's in, and he dismisses her like she is a fan and got some sort of crush on him. So she sort of tells him off. And then the next day he comes back to the cafe, and well, back to the restaurant, and he offers her tickets to his concert and like gives her some merchandise and stuff, and it goes from there. And she's sworn off boys at this point. She's like, what's the point, they're all mean, sort of thing. And he is trying to win her round. Will she fall for it? We don't know. I have not read the first one yet. This is the 4th. I am going to get to this series. I have been looking forward to it, but I seem to not have read a lot of manga this year. Whereas normally I do get through quite a lot of manga, but this is the one. I want to read this and My Cheerful Amnesia. I want to get to that series, and I Don't Know Which Is Love is 2 other ones that I really want to get to. So, yes. And then the last book of the haul and the last of my manga is Junji Itsu's new one. And it is Mimi's Tales of Terror. So it's Junji Itsu, and it says original story by Hirokazu Kihara and Ichiro Nakayama. And so it will be the original story with, oh my days. Junji Itsu is a horror manga author. he does the best. He's a genius. I just love him. He does the best horror manga, in my opinion. I love his work so much. And I'm excited to see his interpretation with his drawings to the original works of the story. The cover looks like this. Then there's the spine. The back, which says, I got a bad feeling like I'm being watched from outside. It feels like a whole lot of eyes on me. Ooh, Big Brother is always watching. And then under the dust jacket, you have this, the spine, and then the back, which is just incredible. And then the end pages look like this. That's the back, and then it's the same on the front. Oh, what's that? Oh, interesting. So there is a page in here where it's like the title page where it's like full colour. I like that. Oh, it looks like there's only the one, so interesting. I'm so excited to read this. So yeah, last book, Ginger Eats Them. That is my haul. This has been gathering over the last couple of months since my last haul, basically. I think I had a couple of books turn up straight after I filmed that, and then I've just saved them. The majority of these books are from Waterstones. I think it's only The Power Unbound that is from Illumicrate. All the rest are from Waterstones, and I'm just really excited. I'm actually really excited to now put them on my shelves because they have been sat up there for the longest time, and now I've got shelf space to put other things on. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this haul. Let me know what you have been buying recently. Have you been buying any books recently? What have you been reading recently? Have you had the best Christmas time? I'd love to know. I hope that you had a magical Christmas and got spoiled. What books did you get? Did you get any books? Any bookish merch? Any bookish accessories? So like reading likes, bookmarks? Let me know. I'd love to know. Sorry if I didn't go into too much detail. It's very hard when I have a lot of romance books all in one haul, because it's a bit like thrillers and horror books. I do like to go into them quite blind. So it's really hard to do a haul, but I didn't want to put a whole load of new books on my shelves without telling you that I have actually hauled some books. So I hope that you don't mind. I do apologise. When I read them, you will get more in-depth wrap-up and what they're about and everything. So yeah, I do apologise for that. But I just thought I'd share with what I've been buying and what I'm excited to read, basically. New authors that I'm looking forward to reading, and just random picks that I've been picking up over the month. Oh no, there's that one book, Rafa Kings, that was from the works. So that was from Waterstones either. Get to put them on my shelf now, I'm really excited. So I do hope that you would like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more from me, please subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! She is the author that wrote The Love Hypothesis, and Down to the Woods. Yeah. This is book 9 and 10. 10 and 11. 8 and 10. 8 and 10, might be. I don't know. It's 2 of the books in the D.I. Helen Grace series. Don't quote me on that. No, is it that one that's that? No. I'm nosy and I just wanted to see. It's very romancy, isn't it? And it's not going to change now. But I do highly... The next book is Ruthless Vows. So this is the second book in the Divine Rivals series. Is it going to be a series? I have no idea. There is Emily Wilde's map of the other lands. Yeah. And this has got an extremely, well, this not this one, but you know what I mean. But this story has got very slow romance, slow burn romance. Blah, blah. But this story has a very slow boy, that it is got, it is a, what is it, I can't remember too much about it, but again, why am I filming this book haul? Because it's literally, I want to go in blind, so I can't really tell you much about them, but I'm just informing you of the books that I've brought recently. I think it's only the A Power Unbound. I think it's only The Power Bound. I get to put these on my shelves now, I'm so excited. I've had spaces picked out where I'm going to put them all. So if you've, in any of my videos, if you've seen little gaps,